Okay, let's do this. Hi guys, it's Minx here. Welcome to another thrilling installment of SOS. Shit on sausage. Live in the same room once again. How you doing today?
We're beside each other and comfortably close, like two well-squeezed boobs, just like Minx's mouse pad, because it's one of those booby mouse pads.
And the left one's sunk a bit.
Yeah, because she's busted. We're
It's
slamming
not-
it.
He just made it worse.
I just punched it.
Just punch the boob. That's what he does. That's what gay men do. Punch boobs.
Yeah, because
Anyway.
usually ladies let us do it.
What are we playing today?
We're playing Father's Island.
Which we tried to record a long time ago, but we couldn't.
We're gonna
Because we couldn't
use
share
this
it.
opportunity to get as much of the good games that we couldn't record properly before done.
Like his constipated face on the left here, by the way.
It reminds me of me.
Oh yeah, by the way, this game takes about a decade to load.
Yeah. Attention! Father's Island is now loading the entire world. This may take 1 to 3 minutes depending on the speed of your PC. Obviously your PC is sponsored by Titan graphics cards from GeForce. During the load process, the app may even seem to be not responding. Don't trust your system on that. Get yourself a cup of tea or coffee. Go for a last cigarette before your journey begins. Unless it's the first time you start the game. In that case, you should really wait here, or you might miss the first voiceover that triggers directly on start.
You know how you could have fixed that? Made it so the voice didn't trigger directly on
Make
start.
it so you click a button and then it starts after it's loading. But you know what? I like how they're just kind of honest about it. They're just like, fuck it.
It's still nice sound.
This is going to happen. What game engine is this again?
Shit.
Shit runs
Cancer.
rather slowly.
Shit cancer.
I'll be honest. I'd appreciate it if it loaded a little quicker.
Blowly.
Because we are adults. We do have better things
Oh yeah,
to do.
you speak for yourself.
Yeah. What? Fucking, you're the one with baby mouse pad. This place was an absolute tip when I came in, and it continues to be a tip.
It's not as bad as it was, though.
You live like animals.
It's not as bad as it was.
Only because I helped clean up.
Alright, let's get this party started. Here we are on the shores of New England. I have half a pack of cigarettes and $30 in my pocket. If you want to know my story, get us to that island up ahead. Just know, I've got nothing to lose and a huge gap in my memory. Huge as in the first 10 years of my life.
Alright, we're in. I like that. That was a cool little opening.
I think that's probably most of the relevant stuff. So we did play this a little bit before, and I fell in the water before, and it triggered the entire 10-minute loading process again. So we're not going to try and do that.
The
remotely.
water that looks like just tea. Delicious black tea. Appreciate America.
The door is locked. Oh well.
I get the feeling the engine for this game is really crap, but the actual content of it is not completely shit. Like, just a bit. Maybe I'm hoping, dreaming.
It's okay. We do know what we're doing. We've got a key.
Minx is a pro.
We're actually going to have a certain amount of this video.
To figure out what it unlocks.
He just said it doesn't take a lot of science to figure out what it unlocks.
Presumably a door, or like a diary.
And we go in here, and we
This is enough fuel to get me to Alaska.
get some fuel. We're going to Alaska, so no.
All right. Sounds like this man has a past that he's trying to escape desperately.
Probably, yeah. I guess we'll find out when we get on this boat.
Please don't be
The
another
tank
loading
of this
screen.
boat is as
Boat.
empty
There's two
and
voiceovers
hollow
going at the same time now.
as a political promise. I spent the last year
The same one started again.
armed robbery.
Is this
in
guy all right?
Christmas Eve, 2009. A convenience store just outside the town where I used to live.
The 5 and down.
Hell, I was a high school teacher then, and yeah, I didn't earn much, but robbery? No fucking way.
Jeez.
I spent the night 80 miles away in my cabin, my private retreat for the holidays, working on exams and exercises for my pupils, alone. A pretty
This guy's a
bad,
badass.
He's a
teacher.
teacher with a heart of gold.
especially as they
I love
had me
it.
on tape. Not only my face, clearly visible, hard to mistake for another one, they also had my DNA all over the place. My lawyer couldn't argue with that, but I refused the deal they offered. And instead of
Get outta
18
here.
months and a chance
That did
for
it with my
probation
face.
after 12, I got the full package of justice served. No hearing, no probation,
Guilty,
no easy
guilty.
way out. I was innocent, but now, 5 years later, I have the attitude of an inmate and the will of a convict.
Ooh.
I will find out who framed me, and whoever it was will pay for it. And I got a damn good lead. 2 weeks before my release, an old Catholic priest showed up in the prison, asking to talk to me. He was full of regrets and pity, telling me that he knew I was innocent, but that his story was too weird to have convinced the jury. Long story cut short, some 25 years ago,
Oh my god.
a maniac had confessed incredible sins to him. It didn't take me long to figure out he was talking about my father. The priest revealed to me the location of
cool.
an island not far
It's like
from
blood.
the New England coastline, and told me to go there to seek the truth. Challenge accepted. No school would hire me as a teacher anyway.
Okay, I just poked myself in the face. That's great stuff.
Yeah.
Welcome back, guys. Sorry, we were a bit absorbed in the cutscene there.
That was good. Come on, that was pretty cool.
Let's go.
He's like, all right, let's go.
Let's do this. So we're getting
I
vengeance.
remember the smell, the sounds.
He says he remembers the smell and the sounds
Seems like I've been here before.
of this island.
Smells like manure, regret, and loneliness.
So I guess this is where his dad lives in apparently like 1940s war-torn
Gosh.
America.
Yeah. Kind of World War II era America.
I'm proud of you folks too, see?
You homegrown American folks out there,
You did your bit for the war.
maintaining the home front because you had a funny
My
leg.
son,
Oh my god.
you have to forget everything. You have to forget the island, the school, your brothers, and you have to forget even me. You have to go back to the civilization, to the dying world outside.
What the fuck
You
is
won't
happening?
remember anything until you return,
He's like,
and you will return.
oh my god. He's like Peter Serafinowicz or some shit, just talking. It looks like he's recording it on like his phone.
God, now I remember. This was my father. I mean, my real.
He said, "Oh my god, now I remember it was my father."
It was my father.
Can you hear that? The
Yeah, I
headphones,
could hear that
Okay,
one.
go. Oh my god, it was my father.
This is great.
So his father looks exactly. Apparently, we look like that because our father managed to do the
How
crime.
unfortunate.
Yeah, like we've been dropped on our head.
So that's the big reveal, basically, that the father was the criminal.
At least I think so. I'm not really sure. This game's weird.
This game is very weird, but you know what? It's actually, some of the plots we've played in SOS games are complete fucking bollocks and shit, and they don't make sense, but this is like...
You see, the electricity, this island will run on its own for decades, for centuries, and this is because of the true genius Hans Kammerers. He managed to get the Glocke here, and that's why we are autark. We can survive on our own. We have energy. We will survive.
We will survive. What the So he's made an Ireland? He's made an Ireland that is self-sufficient.
A cult island, it seems like to me.
Yeah.
Which is where we died when we played it originally because we were like, oh, we just hate
Oh,
this.
look,
Yeah.
a note. Can't hurt to read it.
It's being read out loud in the most worst accent ever.
Last night, the damn street goats woke up half of the boys.
Half of the boys.
It took a mission 3 hours.
This sounds suspiciously Russian.
Yeah.
Such a recklessness and danger.
Such a recklessness.
If something like that ever happens again, I will.
Are they German?
Ah, but they've taken on like a...
Henry Richards. That's my father. I barely remember him. But that was his name.
Is he writing a letter to the Pentagon, was
What
he?
the hell was going on
Yeah.
here?
He said he was going to work at the
Pentagon?
Pentagon.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus
Jesus
Christ,
Christ!
the Pentagon!
This game is very intense.
More like the Pentagon. Cause they're gay.
It's harder for me to avoid her shit when she's sitting right beside me, folks. Please save me.
The music's fucking intense right now, by the way.
Yeah. I can hear a rising crescendo.
I can't do anything after this session because I had my headphone. We don't have 2 headphones, so I'm turning my headphones up really loud so I can hear, and I actually might die as a result.
Yeah, if I can hear it surprisingly clearly and I'm not wearing them, then I imagine it makes us dead.
Which way should we go?
Let's go left.
Always go left.
Always go left.
Who says that, Simon?
It's me.
Oh,
I see that. It's true.
I almost drowned in a pond like this as a child. How could I forget that?
Really? It was so fucking. It was like a kid's play pool. That was. It was like a paddling. Oh come on now.
look, there's no save
Hang on,
points.
load game. Load game. Oh
No!
no, father. We'll never solve the mystery.
I think we'd already seen quite a significant amount there. Oh no,
Oh.
is this from ages ago?
I was like Wednesday, June 29th or some shit. Oh,
It's the last time we played.
Jesus. Well, we'll
So
see.
guys, I'll see you in like 10 minutes when this is loaded again.
Yeah.
Best game.
I love it. Father. Father!
I think I might have saved before we touched the electricity actually.
Whatever. I'm not here to look about. Whoa! Hello. What?
We're on 1 health and the game just loaded
Father!
like this.
Where is Father?
Oh, who? The music's playing, but
I think I haven't been so confused by a game. Like,
I'd like to see more, but I don't really want to do that all over again.
yeah,
Let's give it a score, Sino.
I'm kind of bamboozled by this, so let's just give it a score. I think the actual game itself is probably shit, but I think the story has a lot of effort put into it, and you know what? I'm feeling charitable. I feel like they deserve some props for that. So
Some plops.
some delicious plops in the kids' paddling pool. So I'm gonna give it 7 drowned sons in the children's
7?
paddling pool. Maybe 6. I mean, I don't know. Okay, 6.
6. I'm gonna give it 5 angry German Russian granddads out of 10.
Yes. So what the fuck is this music playing, by the way?
My ears are being severed right now. I can barely hear what the fuck you're saying. This is like just a nightmare.
Right, let's just call it because
That was Father's Island, guys. See you later for more SOS.
Thanks for
Just take goodbye,
joining.
Seno, close to the mic.
If you guys play more of this game, please tell us what
Yeah,
happened.
just fucking.
Bye bye.
Everything is cool when you're part of a team. So I'm mad at 52 out of me as a friend.
Fuck off. You fucking going to SOS, you fucking idiot.
I can't move! Sino, I don't even know what's happening! I feel like I can feel what it's like to move in this game even though I'm not the one playing it because I've just played so many of these games by now. I'm just trying to lift
Oh, it's the toilet. Yeah, there'll be a clue in here, surely.
I can't tell if my flashlight's on because it doesn't do anything! It's just like a brown mess, this game.